What's going on, guys? Cole's here, and I'm back with my second build video. This is my stamina Nightblade. It hits like a truck. I see I'm one-shotting people. This has ridiculous amount of resistances, ridiculous amount of health, close to like 20k pin. This thing is destructive. That's the best word I can describe this. I made this build myself along with help with my buddy IB to Ninja. So if you like him, you've seen us around. Don't be afraid to say what's up, how you doing, things like that. But I'm gonna let these clips finish out playing, and then gonna get straight into the build. Alright, first with the stats. Sitting here completely unbuffed, we're sitting at 14,000 max magic, about 31k health, 27k max stam, which is, with the amount of recovery that we end up getting, is plenty. Magic recovery about 1300, stam recovery almost 2000, which goes even higher than that. Weapon damage 3800, weapon critical 33%, which goes higher, and physical pin is 8k on both, but like I said, it goes way higher, fully buffed. Unbuffed spell and physical resistance like 17.5, and getting some of the buffed up stats. It's a bit difficult to get fully buffed up on this, but weapon damage in that goes up higher. I think it's about 52, 53k. I've seen it. And let me get this back. 26,000 resistances. 64 points in the stamina. Food is smoked bear haunch. This kind of shows off one of the sets I'm running, but we're using the lever and the shadow mundus, and we are stage 3 vampire. I am a Khajiit, as this is a Nightblade, using stealth with a decent amount of crit chance. Yeah, need that crit damage. Got a lot of crit damage on this thing. Have about 50% extra crit damage. So when you crit, it's going to crit hard. Looking on the front bar, bow proc, very simple, 5 lights. You can keep it for even more crit damage, so it goes up to like 60% crit damage, or you can pop it for like 16. Like I say, it goes way higher. Let me see. For almost 19k. That is a chunky bow proc. Very chunky. Executioner, you don't have to use this. I just personally find it good. This is like a flex spot. I just like having to execute on because it makes my life feel better. Camo Hunter, Major Savagery, Minor Berserk, Stealth Pops, really good if you're dealing with other Nightblades. Surprise Attack is spammable, very simple. Nothing else to really explain about surprise attacks. Everyone knows what surprise attack is. Rally, your weapon buff, stam recovery buff, and the fat heal. End cap, main ult, hit somebody with this, they die. Like this is Nightblade. You're pretty sure people have seen Nightblade builds before. All of these are standard abilities you've seen already. Back bar, Venom Arrow. This could be changed to Poison Inject if you want it. Either or works. I like Venom Arrow. Vigor, heal. I only have 2 heals. I only have Rally and Resolving Vigor. So if you feel like it's not enough healing, then I don't know what to tell you. If it's my play style, I like this. Reaper's Mark. This is, you can change it to the other morph as well. Like I said, I just like this morph better. I like to be able to kill one person, get Minor Berserk from that, kill him with this, and then have both Major and Minor Berserk. So that's a lot of extra damage. And the heal on it is amazing. So and gives you more pen. So like I said, fully buffed up without this, I think we go up to like 12k. That shows up on the stat screen, and that's not counting this. That's not counting this passive. So with this passive, the stats we already have, and this, we're probably at like 20, 21k pen. It's a lot of pen. You really don't need any more. Barrage gives you minor resolve and major evasion. So it does cost magic, so you gotta watch your magic sustain. And invis. You pop this. With being a vampire, you pop this, you get like an extra 300 weapon damage. Next strike will be a crit. Very easy. I don't know, this could be a flex spot. I just don't really have anything else to put here, because I don't really have any skill lines on this character, and I don't really feel like getting any skill lines. So if you have like undo or anything else, or like the bow ult maybe, I could use that. I just don't feel like getting the skill points for it. But backbar ult, whatever you want. Radisson is a great sword, and sharpened, it's gold. As you see, my gold, I'm broke. I can't afford a glyph right now, but I'm pretty sure that would be some sort of like damage glyph, maybe like a shock or, you know, a disease glyph, something like that, something along those lines. While momentum is active, casting any stam ability, it stacks up your weapon damage, and when you heavy attack, you can smack someone for like 8k, just an extra 8k. That extra 8k, with someone being off balance, you probably won't even need to execute if you can get that off. They'll just be dead. Like that extra 70% heavy attack damage, plus that, it's very few people are living through that. They have to have a lot of resistances and a lot of health to live through that. It's crazy. Next, Master's Bow, infused with the weapon damage glyph. The one bow right here gives you like an extra like 700 weapon damage. With the enchant in the actual poison arrow, it is a lot of damage. Gaze of Sithis. Lord, the amount of struggle I went through to get this. But I finally got it. But it's a helmet, so you won't be running the monster set with this, which is fine. It gives you one line of 3k health recovery, and a bunch of armor, but your block mitigation is 0. It doesn't mean you cannot block, it just means you will take more damage when you block. So if you block like a blast bones, and without blocking it would do like 10k, you can still block it. It'll still just do a lot of damage, but it can still save your life. So don't be afraid to block with this mythic on. It still works. Next set you've seen in my stats, this is Twice Born Star. The 1 piece, the 2 piece is max health, 3 piece max stam, 4 piece max magic, and the 5 piece you can have 2 Munda Stones active. This is slept on. No one ever uses this. I used this a long time ago when I had a PvE DPS, and then over the time it just sat in my bank, just never to be used again. So I was like, you know what, let's make a build out of it. So the shoulders can be whatever you want. I just don't have any other shoulders on this character, so I'm running Celine's. So there's a lot of flex spots on here you can do with, like couple skills you can flex, the shoulders you can flex. The Gaze of Sithis is a mandatory. This build is not as tanky, it's just not good if you don't have this. This allows me to not really run any defense. So, and then down here I have the agility. 3-piece agility, all on the jewelry. 1 piece infused. Maybe not healthy, but yes. 1 weapon damage, 2 stam recovery. Not healthy, maybe like another infused or robust, something along those lines. I am running 6 medium and 1 heavy. I'm not sure if you can transmute this to medium, but if you can, you run it medium, so it'd be all 7 medium. But right now, I'm running 6 medium, 1 heavy. All in divines. All in divines. No impin, no nothing. All in divines. For the CP, you can run this in CP, you can run this out of CP. I just personally don't play in CP a lot. But it does still work. I have tried it. It does still work. So, blue tree, main tree, we have fighting finesse. Let me see, where is it? Fighting finesse. Increase your critical damage, critical healing by 2% per stage. You're going to max that out completely. Up here, you're going to have deadly aim. Increase your damage done with single target attacks. And Master at Arms, increase your damage done with direct damage attacks. All of our stuff is single target and direct damage. It's just, we're fully single target. If you would start to attack somebody, they just can't live. Like I said, they have to be really tanky to live. And God forbid they're a magic class, you will actually one-shot them. You will actually one-shot like magic classes with just straight raw incaps. But that's that. Then over here, we're going to go over, increase your healing done with single target heals. Because we only have 2 heals, both are single target. And without this, you just won't have enough healing to even attempt to live. So, this helps out with that. Over here, very, very simple. Boundless Vitality, max health, Ironclad, armor, rejuvenation, more recoveries. Down here, Juggernaut, while under effects of crowd control, you take 2% less damage per stage, so extra 10% damage reduction. Then here, you can just grab whatever passives you can find, whatever passives you can afford. I think this is slept on. This is a really good passive. Like I said, you just get whatever you can get. Also, back over here, blue tree. You do want, this is how I have mine. You can have yours the way you want if you have enough points for it, but I would max out this first, so get the pin from this, 700 pin. Only put 20 into this, because then with stamina class, you're not really, using any kind of status effects or anything like magic would. So then I can just go down here and get a free 100 weapon damage. So if you have enough points to max this out and you can spare it, go ahead. But if not, like I do, only put 20 so you can move on to the next tree and get this. And here you can max this out. I'm in the process of maxing all of this stuff out. These 2 passives are really good. You take a lot less damage. The 2% does actually matter. So, and then over here, all I have is increased healing done. So all this extra healing and damage reduction, it does actually help. So get them when you can. Like I said, get whatever passives you can afford over here, but the main ones are these 3 and Juggernaut. Over here, some of these actually matter, so I'm gonna go through them. So let me see. Steadfast enchantment, your weapon enchants go down less. Food, extra 30 minutes on food, and 10% chance to not get a potion. I'm trying to remember which other ones was there. Yes, reduce the radius. You can be detected while sneaking. So you would go down from here. Actually, no, wait. No, this is the base one, so you can just get this right off the rip. 30 points straight into this. Don't even gotta worry about it. And reduce movement speed penalty of sneaking by 5% per stage. So you can sneak around a lot faster. This is a gank build. So you want to be able to sneak towards your enemies while they're, you know, running around and everything. Make sure you're able to do that. But normally I would start from here. If you have enough points to like max all this stuff out, for the most part, you can do that. So start from here, work my way up this way, then go all the way down and around. This, reduce the cost of sneak, max this out completely, and movement speed out of combat, you max that out completely when you can. Either way, that's it. Anything else? If I forget anything, you're more than welcome to let me know. Take a look at my expired mail. But yeah, that's it for my build. Like I said, this is made for my play style. This is how I like to play. Personally, if I find a way to make this to keep the same amount of damage and make it tankier, then that would be perfect. But for right now, I'm really digging this. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you use the build and you see me in the battleground, you know, don't be afraid to say what's up. It's a pretty good build. I'll leave some clips throughout the video if you can see me one-shotting people with it. But appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you next time. There's Kirk. I'm getting Kirk. Come here, Kirk. Come here, Kirk. Come here.
Okay, we got reds backed by yellow drop down.
Nah, let me do it.